Today is November 19, 2023. Our reflection is entitled Faithful Stewardship, Maximizing God's Gifts. First reading according to the Book of Proverbs chapter 31, verses 10 to 13, 19 to 20, and 30 to 31. When one finds a worthy wife, her value is far beyond pearls. Her husband, entrusting his heart to her, has an unfailing prize. She brings him good, and not evil, all the days of her life. She obtains wool and flax and makes cloth with skillful hands. She puts her hands to the distaff, and her fingers ply the spindle. She reaches out her hands to the poor, and extends her arms to the needy. Charm is deceptive and beauty fleeting. The woman who fears the Lord is to be praised. Give her a reward of her labors, and let her works praise her at the city gates. Second reading according to the first letter to the Thessalonians chapter 5, verses 1 to 6. Concerning times and seasons, brothers and sisters, you have no need for anything to be written to you. For you yourselves know very well that the day of the Lord will come like a thief at night. When people are saying, peace and security, then sudden disaster comes upon them, like labor pains upon a pregnant woman, and they will not escape. But you, brothers, are not in darkness, for that day to overtake you like a thief. For all of you are children of the light and children of the day. We are not of the night or of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as the rest do, but let us stay alert and sober. Holy Gospel of Jesus Christ according to St. Matthew chapter 25, verses 14 to 30. Jesus told his disciples this parable. A man going on a journey called in his servants and entrusted his possessions to them. To one he gave 5 talents, to another, 2, to a third, 1 to each according to his ability. Then he went away. Immediately, the one who received 5 talents went and traded with them, and made another 5. Likewise, the one who received 2 made another 2. But the man who received 1 went off and dug a hole in the ground and buried his master's money. After a long time the master of those servants came back and settled accounts with them. The one who had received 5 talents came forward bringing the additional 5. He said, Master, you gave me 5 talents. See, I have made 5 more. His master said to him, Well done, my good and faithful servant. Since you were faithful in small matters, I will give you great responsibilities. Come, share your master's joy. The one who had received 2 talents also came forward and said, Master, you gave me 2 talents. See, I have made 2 more. His master said to him, Well done, my good and faithful servant. Since you were faithful in small matters, I will give you great responsibilities. Come, share your master's joy. Then the one who had received the 1 talent came forward and said, Master, I knew you were a demanding person, harvesting where you did not plant and gathering where you did not scatter. So out of fear I went off and buried your talent in the ground. Here it is back. His master said to him in reply, You wicked, lazy servant. So you knew that I harvest where I did not plant and gather where I did not scatter. Should you not then have put my money in the bank so that I could have got it back with interest on my return? Now then, take the talent from him and give it to the one with 10. For to everyone who has, more will be given and he will grow rich. But from the one who has not, even what he has will be taken away. And throw this useless servant into the darkness outside, where there will be wailing and grinding of teeth. The readings today prompt us to reflect on the theme of stewardship and the responsible use of the gifts God has bestowed upon us. In the Book of Proverbs, we encounter the description of an exemplary wife whose qualities include diligent stewardship of her household. She uses her skills and resources wisely, reflecting God's call for responsible management. The Gospel passage from Matthew features the parable of the talents, emphasizing the importance of faithful stewardship. The servants who invest and multiply their talents are praised, while the one who buries his talent faces consequences. This parable underscores God's desire for us to actively use and develop the gifts He has given us for the benefit of His kingdom. As we ponder these readings, we are challenged to assess how we are stewarding the various aspects of our lives, our time, talents, and resources. Are we maximizing the gifts God has entrusted to us, or are we burying them out of fear or complacency? Let us commit to being faithful stewards, actively using our gifts to glorify God and contribute to the flourishing of His kingdom. Today, I will prayerfully evaluate the gifts God has given me and identify one practical way to actively use and develop these gifts for His glory. This intentional stewardship reflects my commitment to being a faithful servant, honoring God with the talents He has entrusted to me. If you found this video meaningful, I invite you to show your support by hitting the like, subscribe and share button, as this will help us reach more people with these reflections. Together, we can create a community that seeks wisdom and spiritual growth.